Hey kids, Mr. Fly here again. Absolutely beautiful Sunday. Couldn't resist coming out. Just going to head out west today, I think. See what we can find. I'm sure there'll be plenty of other motorcyclists about, but lovely day here in the Chilterns, as you can see. Sun's out, blue sky, got to make the most of it. Road I don't go down very often. It's a bit of a country lane, probably a bit slippery, so take it a bit easy down here. Lovely though it is. Back out again on a Tiger today, which is a really comfy bike to ride. Bags a grunt, and the big old triple engine. It's the same engine as I think they use in the Sprint, which was their sort of sport tourer bike. It's getting a bit long in the tooth now, but they changed the gear ratios a bit, stuffed it in the Tiger and made it a bit more adventure-y. I don't know how you do that to an engine, but anyway, that's what I did. But I love these triple engines, they're absolute peaches. Lovely power delivery, very linear, no surprises. And on this 1050, it's just got bags of power for when you do need to do the overtakes on dual carriageways or whatever. Or you can just poodle around in low gears like this, on this sort of road, and the engine doesn't complain. Kind of the ideal compromise between the smoothness of the four-cylinder and the gruntiness of the twin. People out for walks today. Why not? Gosh, that sun is super bright today. Got the dark visor on and sunglasses. I'm still being blinded. I'm not complaining, honestly. It's the Plough at Cadston, the popular pub. Wait for it. It's the one where famously David Cameron left his daughter a couple of months ago. He's a bit of a regular there for a Sunday carvery. Well, not a carvery actually, they do. Their signature dish is lamb, which I happen to know is very nice. And Chequers is just a short walk from here, so it's quite handy for a prime ministerial lunch. So I'm told. I've not seen him in there. Apparently he's in there every 3 weeks. Except for not too sure where I'm going, so it's a bit of a voyage of discovery. I do know this area, but I'll soon be out of my local area that I know well, and then we'll just see what crops up. Been feeling too sharp this week, not sure how long I want to be out riding for, so we'll see how it goes. What's he up to? A splendid looking pub, never tried that one. Note to self. Thank you. Bridge. We won't try and fly off it because I've managed to jump my car off this before now. Oh, could resist a bit of one. A little bit of air. Whoops. Come on. Sometimes the set gear in this Tiger can be very agricultural. Most of the time it's fine, but every now and then, like just then, you miss it, and it's always when you need it most. Often when you just pull onto a faster road or trying to get a quick getaway. As I was trying to do there, with I nipped into a gap. Anyway, got away with it. Fellow motorcyclist coming up. What's that? I wonder that he's on. She, of course. Hello. I'm going for Honda Fireblade. I wouldn't like to save your life on it. Friendly chap though. That's what I love about motorcycling, the general camaraderie. I don't know any of these guys, but they always give you a nod. All good fun. I'm going to do a bit of experimenting with the screen on this bike. Although the screen keeps most of the wind off my chest area, which is common, I do get a fair bit of buffet on the helmet. I have to investigate those little spoilers that you get. They clip on the top and adjust. If that could just be anything personal. Hello, GS man. Popular bikes these days. Number 2. Get a nod. Hello, hello. 2 more on the BMWs. Okay, Mindy's turning off. Let them go. I'll be honest. Get through that gap. Glad I've got the old hand guards on the bike now. I've got heated grips on again. It's 8 degrees out today, so it looks lovely, and it is lovely. They do just deflect that bit of wind off the back of the hands and keep them warm, so they were a good investment, it turns out, for this sort of riding. But on a day when the sun's out like this, it's just good for the soul. Another bikeist. Hello, and another BMW GS 1200. I was wondering about these video vlogs, they're so called these days. Now I've started to do a few of these, and they're just kind of general ramblings about nothing in particular, just observations as I'm riding my bike. Whether I should continue to do that or just not bother. Only because I noticed that every other motorcycle vlogger out there, or most of the ones I've watched anyway, tend to choose a subject to discuss, and I can completely see why they do that, because it gives a bit of structure to the ride and the talk. The thing is, most subjects have been done to death, so you know, talking about when you should buy a big bike versus small, what kit should you wear, all that kind of stuff. It's all been done to death, so I'm not sure I've got anything to add there. So I don't know whether I'm going to continue doing these, or whether I should just record my journeys, just because it makes sense to do so. If there's any dodgy driving or whatever that goes on ahead, it's handy to have a record if it turns out nasty. Or whether I should just continue wittering on, I don't know. Maybe leave me a comment if you've got any views on that. We'll see how it goes. One thing I would say though, if you've thought about taking up motorcycling at all, you haven't done it yet, it is an absolutely glorious pastime. Don't be fooled by the negative image that bikers seem to have. There are quite a lot of, well, for want of a better word, idiots out there on their sports bikes that whap about 100 miles an hour. You don't see coming in your mirrors when you're driving, and they just shoot by. They frighten the hell out of me when I'm in my car, and indeed when I'm on the bike. Sometimes they come shooting by without me seeing them. I think that's the not so clever end of the spectrum, I think. But not everybody's like that. I like to think I'm a sensible rider. It's all good fun, and you know, don't get me wrong, I like a bit of speed as much as the next person, but there's a time and a place, normally a racetrack, for that sort of thing. But if you just want to get into the great outdoors, enjoy nature being around you, go places you wouldn't necessarily otherwise go, and let's face it, it is a thrill, even at, you know, even poodling behind a Ford Fiesta at 40 miles an hour in tame is an enjoyable thing to do, so I thoroughly recommend it. The great thing about it as well is pastimes with this type go, it ain't expensive. You can get yourself a bike for not a lot of money. And, you know, okay, fuel's getting expensive, but on a bike they don't drink that much. It's just a good cheap way to enjoy some motoring in a different way. There's no doubt in my mind, I mean, it is very, very dangerous. And I think the danger factor is, one, other drivers not seeing it, and two, being too tempted with the right hand and just tend to have a lot of self-control over your throttle use, because all bikes, you know, once they're over, I don't know, say 500cc, got the potential to go very fast, and you've got to resist doing that. It's going to end up hurt. Fine on a racetrack, but got to be very careful on the general roads, because you never know who's going to pull out the side road, or if there's going to be a damn great pothole that your front wheels can disappear into. Some of these things you can't manage against, so you've just got to accept there is danger associated. But there's danger in everything we do. You know, I think it's worth it. I hope that's not the kiss of death now, but we'll see. Where should we go then? Bicester, London, oh, I don't know. Hello sir. When I nod, it comes out on the camera as sort of a rotating thing, so if you wonder what that rotating is, it's just me nodding at other motorcycles. It would be rude not to. At least see past him when I left yet, not really. Where's the can? Let's go. In line with trying to be safe, I'm a very cautious overtaker. I like to be absolutely sure that we've got plenty of room to do it. And on a bike you can overtake in a very small place, but I leave a car's worth of space often. Right, we have this many signs, we'll go straight on. £30 mph limit seems unreasonable, but we'll stick with it. Thereabouts. A lovely little place. Don't get much more Englishy looking scenes than this. I like. This big old bike may not have the agility and the raw acceleration of the street trick, but it certainly scores on comfort, riding position and stability. You can just ride all day long on this thing and not have any significant aches and pains. At least I like to think so. I'll put that to the test in the summer and report back. Nowhere I recognise it at all. Got a place called Brill, that's got to be where they visit one day. The sort of place you want to live, it's Brill. Got a leg out there, good man. A nod and a leg out, we like it. Well, what better way to spend your Sunday afternoon than just poodling through a sunny afternoon around the English countryside. Well, I can think of a few things that are better, to be honest with you, but this is up there with the top 10. Certainly value for money wise, can't beat it. Well, I haven't had anything to beat it yet. Hopefully that rings a bell. Don't know why exactly. Sounds familiar though. We want overtaking shots going up here. Yes, check. Where we go. Better? No. Oh, I guess I'll be on someone there. thoroughly splendid road. Second gear's behaving this time. Right, so I guess Bicester was there somewhere. Start heading back homeward bound. Traffic's not looking so good this way. Anyway folks, that's about it for now. I think I've done a vlog of the rest of this journey, so I won't bore you with the same roads again, but let me know what you think on the whether I should come up with a subject or whether I should just do my random musings or whether I should just not bother at all. Nothing too rude, please. Alright, till next time, see you soon. This has been Mr. Flyer. Cheerio.